I think it's important that you have a pretty clear long-term strategy on which you are taking your decisions. And we have demonstrated just, last year that we continued through the COVID-19 crisis on, our investments as planned, and we will do the same going forward. You can't plan for the unexpected. You can only plan for the long-term trends, and the underlying long-term trends, globalization, sustainable e-commerce, and digitalizations are fully intact still, and that's the reason why I think it's not so difficult if you take a long-term perspective and not just a short-term perspective. And I think that you should do as a very strong player in an industry.
Good morning, Frank. It's Annette here in Frankfurt. I have a question on why are you so confident that globalization and the growth in world trade is a trend which is actually going to continue? Because the likes of the ECB, they actually think about globalization, meaning a deceleration of that trend. So what makes you think that this is actually going to continue?
I think, the ultimate driver for globalization has been and will be the behavior of consumers. And we still see a very healthy development that more people are getting to the middle class level, and they will ask for more products, more services, and they will be provided on a global scale because people want to have value for money. And that's the reason. And I think the development of a vaccine is a great example. Since we unified the world and have done that collectively instead of one country by another, we have already in less than 12 months vaccines. And that's a great achievement, and that's a proof how powerful globalization is. And these two drivers, make us very strong believing that globalization is still on the right path and will continue because the benefits for the planet are so huge.
Let's talk also about Brexit and what it means to your logistics business. Is there any change going to happen given the departure from the EU?
Yeah, so I have said that now for probably 3 years or so that it was not a good, idea in the first place. Nobody wins through the Brexit. The UK will not win, neither the EU. If I look into what's happening at the moment, we are well prepared. Stuff is moving. It is a little bit more complex. We have to educate our customers. But we had much more time. We managed the COVID-19 not knowing what will come. We could prepare for the Brexit. We are well prepared. That's the reason why we are picking up stuff and moving it. It is probably not as bad now as we expected because we got finally to an agreement, which is good. But it's not good for Europe and UK either. We need more interconnectivity. We need more free trade instead of less. But anyway, it is what it is. But I think this is not the end of the world. Somehow we will get stuff moving, and people should not be too much afraid that everything got stuck at the border.
Frank, I want to come back to the vaccine rollout. You're part of that process, and we're just hearing from the German health minister this morning, Spahn, who says it will not be possible to lift all restrictions at the beginning of February. What do you make of the pace of the rollout? Is it too slow given the crisis that we're facing at this stage?
So, as I said, we should feel collectively very proud what we have achieved. Nobody anticipated in March last year that we would get a vaccine in January. We got it already in December. I'm very optimistic that we see now a significant acceleration of that. We need first a vaccine in place. Logistics is not a problem. We are playing an important role in that as some of our competitors. Our organization is well prepared. We are doing that. I think the governments are now rolling up their sleeves as well. I said already, recently, in summer, I think the picture will be much better and we will be much closer to a normal life. Then again, if we continue to produce enough vaccine. The limitation is the production rate, not the distribution rate. But when I read the news myself, I think we can be collectively very optimistic that we will get a lot of vaccines soon.